I spent millions of dollars on Facebook ads, like for education and my other businesses, but I never did it for trying to buy homes from sellers.
Yeah. If you know how to close and you translate it to another vertical, it's
Pretty much the same.
If you know how to do marketing, digital marketing, you translate it to another vertical. As long as you know the frameworks for how to get someone attention, retain their attention, and make them do something, you're going to be able to translate the same skill sets to the real estate space. Those are the four main ones. And it's not like whether they work or not. It's like how well they work, for how long they work, and like how scalable are they.
Have you found that pictures or video ads work better?
I need a Latina. I'm like, do you want Sofia Vergara? Like, who do you want? Like, Sofia Vergara, Shakira? Like, tell me, like, what are we talking about?
Holy crap. So let's talk about this, right? I mean, we talked about VAs a little bit. Now we're talking about running Facebook ads and all this stuff. So you guys have been in an agency for a while. And, you know, you guys have made millions doing that and got lots of clients and stuff. So walk me through digital marketing to home sellers, because that's what you guys are doing. Like, by the way, just to reference this, we were always like, let's just say the old school approach.
Yeah.
Right? We did cold calling. We did texting. I ran TV commercials for many, many years and made millions doing it, but I could see that, you know, the return was going worse. And then, you know, I've done the other methods too, like direct mail and door knocking and everything else. And what's funny is I spent millions of dollars on Facebook ads, like for education and my other businesses, but I never did it for trying to buy homes from sellers.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, it just dawned on me one day because I started seeing all these pay-per-lead companies like selling all these leads and stuff. And I was like, I wonder how much they're getting the lead for if they're
business
selling
opportunity, right?
Yeah, I go, dude, I'm seeing everybody use these companies and stuff. I'm like, I mean, if they're selling the leads for this price, they got to be getting them for like 20% of that. Like, let me go try.
Yeah.
Because I already know how to run ads and make ads. And then sure enough, I started running them. I was like, holy crap, this is way better than all this other crap I've been doing.
I'm surprised that it actually, that you haven't done it earlier, man. Because
I know
you're a little bit late to go high level.
Dude, I'm late to
You're a
everything.
little bit late to online ads for motivated sellers.
Yeah.
But building a personal brand is much
Yeah,
harder.
100%.
So it's
Well, you know, here's the thing. I tell people this all the time. Like, they're like, dude, you're doing a lot of things. And I'll be like, yeah. Like, how? Like, dude, because I just stay laser focused on the one thing I'm like working on at that moment. And then I'll get to the next thing once I feel like it's where I want it to be. And so like when I built my house flipping business, I started in 2015. I spent 5 years only doing that. And then when I got to the point where I was doing multiple 7 figures, I was like, all right, I'm going to now work on my personal brand. And I just kind of like pushed it off, and I didn't try to innovate it or, you know, do anything crazy. I'm like, let the ads run. We got brand. We'll just keep getting deals. So then I focused on social media and, you know, did that, got good at it. And then I focused on education, did that. That's actually where I learned digital marketing, was the education space. And I was like, oh, okay, I understand like all these funnels and different things and running ads and making content and targeting and all this crap. So then once I kind of like built that out, I was like, all right, well, how can I use this new skill for other things? And so that's when I started like applying it to the rest.
Yeah. Similar to when I took the course for gym owners and real estate agents, and I applied it for investors and flippers.
Yeah.
It's just, if you know how to close and you translate it to another vertical, it's
Pretty
the
much the
same
same.
thing. If you know how to do marketing, digital marketing, you translate it to another vertical. As long as you know the frameworks for how to get someone attention, retain their attention, and make them do something, you're going to be able to translate the same skill sets to the real estate space.
So let's talk about this. Like, what have you seen on, and when we say digital marketing, we're talking about like Facebook ads, Google PPC, YouTube ads. I mean, I see some people are doing TikTok ads now.
Yeah. So there's multiple channels that you can actually make this work. You have Facebook. Well, I call them Meta now because it's Instagram, Facebook, and they're called Meta. Google ads, which is PPC. You got YouTube ads, you got TikTok, and who knows, maybe X in the future will work. But those are the 4 main ones. And it's not like whether they work or not. It's like how well they work, for how long they work, and like how scalable are they.
That's all marketing, by the way. It's
Yeah,
not just that.
exactly. So, for example, Facebook ads have a specific cash conversion cycle. Like the moment that you get a lead, and you get money in the bank, it usually takes about 90 days around that. So you have to account all of that. Leads are a little bit cheaper, but you have to follow up with them even more. Speed to lead is even more important.
Yeah.
You have to nurture them even longer because you're capturing them while it's a disruption, right? You're disrupting them at the moment of maybe you're thinking about selling their house, or they are already like really highly motivated about selling their house. So that's Meta, Facebook, Instagram, and you do that through video and graphics. The other one is Google Ads, PPC, where there's like high intent, and people ultimately come in because they need to search for a solution that a problem that they have, and they usually go to Google, they go to Bing, and those are higher intent, cost more, but it's high competition. Like you're gonna have a lot of people also going to the other ads that are running in the first page of Google, and also they have SEO, so you're gonna have a lot of competition from other home buyers. So you have to be very, very good at the follow-up, the speed to lead. You have to actually have a sales process that works, it's repeatable, and gets your leads under contract and closes deals under contract. YouTube and TikTok are a little bit more newer in this space.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of testing with it, but the good thing about YouTube is that it's both interruption and intent based. You get to run YouTube ads, whether that's horizontal or vertical in the short form, right, in the shorts, or interrupt them while they're watching a video. And because they have typed something on Google at some point, they have
It's
the
very
intention.
targeted.
It's very targeted.
Yeah.
So you get them through a funnel, and the same thing, the same applicable things that you happens in Facebook and in Google, where speed to lead, follow up, your sales process, being able to have multiple exit strategies are very important for that. And TikTok is still fairly new, but believe it or not, man, a lot of the population that we want to target are now going to TikTok, because TikTok became more of a place where people go and search for things.
Yeah.
So it has SEO included in it, and also I think the stats that I saw was that 30% of people were over about 45 years old that are in
TikTok got a lot older quicker.
Yes.
Quick.
Yeah. So it's a great way to approach sellers in different angles, and at the end of the day, you become omnipresent.
Yeah. So what have you seen as the best ROIs today?
Well, it depends on the markets.
Yeah.
It depends on the seasons as well. Google almost always outperform Facebook at almost every single market. However, Facebook in many different markets, it outperforms Google.
Yeah.
So for example, we run a lot of ads in Florida, and those are Facebook ads. And in Florida, we're seeing 5x, 6.5x returns in our clients. And while in Google, it stays at like around 3.5, 4x, and so on. And, it might be just the market, also might be the season. So you have to be able to run both.
Yeah.
If you're running Google, what stops you from running a sponsored ad on Google where people are searching, and then when they go to the website or the landing page, there is a tracker, you pixel it to get them back into Facebook. Yeah. When they get back into Facebook or Instagram,
now they're seeing you in multiple
Now they're
places.
seeing you on a video version, right? And it actually, that builds even better rapport, attracts them to, it makes them trust you even more, and you're able to retarget them in two different ways. So
So I mean, like if they see you on PPC, like you said, they can't really see you. They're
Correct.
just clicking the website. Whereas on Facebook or YouTube, they're going to see a video ad. I mean, they could still see a picture on Facebook, but like, have you found that pictures or video ads work better?
Pictures work really, really well, except that we notice that people that only see pictures, they tend to have a lower pickup rate. Why? Because they did not spend too much time on the phone, on the video, watching the ad, and so on. and you're able to see someone taking, it could be 60 seconds or 2 minutes watching the video that you have, and that person will ask you on the phone, like, are you the one in the video?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And since ultimately something that is very important is speed to lead,
Yeah.
well, you're gonna get them in there, and they're gonna think that you're the person in the video.
Yeah.
And you already have built a rapport through video marketing, right? Which is one of the best way. You do that a lot.
Yeah.
One of the best ways. So, for example, us in our company, we have a bunch of user-generated content from different actors, different demographics.
I've seen people do this. Yeah.
Different demographics, right?
Yeah.
I'm also there. You're gonna see me at some point,
Yeah.
being a home investor and and just saying, hey, we have multiple offers for you.
Especially the GTA commercial.
So, do you think I'd just be curious that like my ad would just perform better because maybe I'm just better than the actors, or people maybe recognize me from other stuff?
Well, depends. Who's your audience? Homeowners?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably don't care about Ryan Pineda brand,
Yeah.
right? They
Yeah.
care about solving their problem.
Right.
But you do transmit the message in a better way, in a clearer way, and also you look very credible
Yeah.
whenever you do the video. So you definitely transmit a lot of that to them when they see the video.
Right.
I would definitely 100% even test different type, like, genders and demographics. I would test Latino, I would test white, I would test black, and I would test just different ones just to see how it behaves, because at the end of the day you can actually produce that here as well as a video.
Justin, okay, we need a black guy, so we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
We have the Latinos
A Latin
here.
girl.
Yeah.
Yep. We're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
do a Spanish one.
Yeah.
Have you noticed women versus men?
Yeah, women get a lot of attention, engagement.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, even with the remote Latinos, like people hit
Have
me
you
up.
noticed good-looking people do better?
They do always.
Yeah.
we
They
get hit
always
up. No, but seriously,
It's true,
we
it's
get
true.
hit up. And they're like, I need a Latina. I'm like, do you want Sofia Vergara? Like, who do you want? Like, Sofia Vergara, Shakira? Like, tell me, like, what are we talking about? Because they're thinking for what you guys are talking about, marketing is a lot more visual, where VAs
Right.
it's like sound.
Yeah.
But I think females, especially in marketing, will definitely outperform.